I'm just going to show how to install one of our hanging post signs here. So you'll need a spike right here, and when you put it away, you want to make sure to keep your hardware on here so it doesn't get lost. We're going to hang it right here, and then a post. And a hammer. Okay, so we first want to determine like where we want this installed at. So, you know, sometimes you have slopey ground, so you just want to make sure you're in the best possible spot. Usually a little bit off of the driveway, a few feet off. Like right there looks pretty good. So installing the stake, just gonna have the bolts forward. You got your hammer. So you want to adjust it every few taps. You hit it down, just make sure it's angled the right way and tilted the right way. You don't want it, if it's way too far off, you'll have to pull the whole stake back out, which is kind of a pain. So make sure it looks pretty level. Use my foot to adjust it too. And until that plate is flush against the ground, that's flush there. Pull these screws off. You can come up here closer. So you have a wing nut, a lock washer, and a regular washer. So be sure to save all those. Set it through there. Put your regular washer on first, then your lock washer, and a wing nut. Same thing down here. It's really important that you have both washers because that...
Do you want to show the different washers up close?
Yeah, you can come up here close.
I mean, like, what's the difference of them?
So there's your regular washer.
And that goes first?
That goes first, and that protects your post. And then here's your lock washer that goes on there, and that makes it so that once you put these wing nuts on, they won't unscrew themselves. They'll stay locked on. But if you do it without that first washer on, those lock washers will dig into this metal on this and will damage the post. So you really need both on there. Then just make those nice and tight. If you find it hard to get it really tight with your fingers, you can use, there's channel locks in the truck that you can grab to just tighten them up. So then I'll put the signs on here. So the rider signs are just on this side, on the floor of the truck. You're really far away. Really far. Okay, so there's the rider, and then this just goes up on top here. Those just screw back, and these bolts do not need to go through the holes. They just actually go right up against the edge of the sign there, kind of center it there. Make that nice and tight. Make that nice and tight. And then these clips down here, I'll just face them downward so they're easy to clip on our hanging sign. Hanging signs are just behind the passenger side of the car. And they have these grommets in them. One thing, if the signs are dirty, make sure to clean them off. So there's like Windex and some rags in the truck for doing that. And then, so there's the sign. So, and then we'll also put solar lights. So there's solar lights behind that passenger seat also. The thing to remember on these solar lights is there's a on button here and there's different settings. You can't tell if it's on unless you completely block the solar panel. So I just put it against my stomach right here, and so nothing's coming on. If I push it once, you can see, twice, 3 times. So those are the brightnesses. But see, if I had it off of me, you just can't even tell. So once again, put it on you. Set it to the brightest setting. 1, 2, 3. We do have a couple different types of these solar lights. So some of them only have 2 settings instead of 3. And then you'll just set one on each side of the sign, about 3 feet away or so, 3 to 4 feet. Try and aim that sign, and that's it. So sign is set and ready to go. Now the H signs are way easier.